Okay, hello teacher. Sa video po na to, papakita ko naman sa inyo at ituturo yung tinatawag nating Homeroom Guidance Class Observation Tool for this new normal. Ito ay for the observer. Okay, so ito po yung gagamitin natin for guidance class observation for this school year in all grade level. Yan po makikita natin. Ito yung tool na gagamitin natin. Okay, so muli kasama ninyo si Teacher Bean. Bago natin simulan itong video na to, kung di ka pa nakasubscribe sa akin channel, please click mo yung subscribe at yung notification bell para maging updated ka sa mga latest educational video. Okay, so narito yung halimbawa ng ating Homeroom Guidance Class Observation Tool for Observer. We have the grading, school year, name of advisor, the rating, the date and time, and the grade level section. Okay, so ito po yung mga ating mga indicators of assessment that be guided by the following scale. So we have 0 for no chance to observe. Kapag hindi talaga na-observe, so walang point. 1, not observed. Of course, kapag na totally nakita, okay, there is some big pagkukulang, so 1 lang siya. 2, observed but insufficient, so not enough, but nakita pa rin. Then 3, sufficiently observed, at 4 for the highest one, which is sufficiently observed and commendable. Okay, so yun yung pinakamataas, yung 4, at ang lowest nating rating ay 0. So it differs from other tools. So ito po ay 4 items for yung highest score natin. Okay, so for the teacher, ito yung mga parts na dapat makita ng observer. Okay? Make sure that the learning modality is conducive for learning and activities. Okay, so make sure lang na maipakita during the activities na if you are online, that is well executed, diba? So conducive kung modular naman, mapakita that na-facilitate pa rin through an online engagement, okay, na-facilitate at na-adapt, na-assess yung mga learners, okay? So, yun. Number 1. So, number 2 po, effectively organize learning situation to meet the objectives of the class presentation. So, na-organize yung mga activities, saka nagkaroon ng mga supporting tasks or strategies para po ma-adapt or ma-attain, okay, yung objective. For number 3, use instructional methods that encourage relevant learner participation in the learning process. Okay, so we need to adapt different methods or teaching method na maki-encourage sa ating mga learner to join, diba? To be motivated in our lesson proper. Okay, so pwede po yun. Through online, you will nag-illustrate kayo or nag-execute kayo ng other applications that are or video presentation which is very motivating, diba? So, yung po, pwede yun. Number 4, implements the module in accordance to the guidelines. Okay, so you implement the module, you distribute it well, you follow the safety protocol, so you will get a high score on that, diba? Then, communicates clearly and effectively to the level of learners. So, you communicate effectively to your learners, to your students, diba? So, isa po yan. So, kasama din yan. Nagkikipag-communicate ka sa iyong mga learners through online, through messengers, through chats, or through your online engagement. Then, explain important ideas in a clear and practical way. So, dito po sa part na to, diba, when you are having your presentation or your discussion, you try to execute the discussion well, diba, well explained, the ideas are well conceptualized, diba? So, that's important. Next, demonstrate command of the topic discussed. So, same din po yun. Kasama lang. Same din ng number 6. So, pareho lang din. Number 8, respond appropriately to learners' question and comments. Okay, so you respond appropriately. You answer well the questions of your learners, their comments, their ideas. Diba? You had good feedbacks. Diba? So, isa po yun. Number 9, provide time and direction for individual through prior to group discussions. So, kasi ngayon, medyo impossible ang group discussion. But when you facilitate a synchronous online class, it can be provided. So, pwede yun. So, pwede kayo doon magkaroon ng mga other group activities. So, pwede po yun doon. Number 10, prepare, checks, distribute efficiently the materials for activities. So, isa po yan. Yung kung modular kayo, you prepare. Na-check niyo yung mga activity sheets, yung mga activities you made that align with the homeroom guidance. So, kasama po yun. Number 11, adequately prepare learners to undertake the specific activity. So, you give them time, di ba? They have their, nagkakaroon sila ng mga preparation for their activities. They do the activity well, on time, they submit it, kasama po yun doon. Then, provides learner inadequate time to reflect on the activity, utilizing variety of process skills, demonstration, predict, analyze, conclude, and synthesize. It can become into a way of developing a performance outputs or performance tasks. Diba? They can demonstrate through videos, diba? They can predict and analyze through writings, write-ups, through Venn diagrams, through charts, pwede po yun dyan. They can synthesize on that method as well. Diba? So, pwede yun doon. Number 13. Okay, so we have here attends to the learner's concern in different modalities. So, in different way, through online, diba? Through meeting with the parents, with the guardians, you answer their concerns, you solve their problems regarding some learning tasks in homeroom guidance. So, kasama po yun dyan. Number 14, you provides individual attention when appropriate non-submission and non-compliance. So, you provide individual learning monitoring plan. Diba? Kapag nagkakaroon ng problem ng students, what do you do? Diba? Ano ba yung ginagawa mo? Kapag may mga situation that they cannot comply with the activity, so kasama din dyan. Then, provides minimal yet sufficient information to successfully complete their task. So, you give some supporting materials or additional video instructions that can make them learn the lesson well or in a efficiently and effectively. Number 16, you provide adequate feedback, reflections, encouragement, and individual group efforts and progress. So, if you provide them a good feedbacking and encourage them to study well, so kasama yun dyan. It can be into, pwede siya in form of notes, when you have your online kamustahan, so pwede yan doon. 17. Encourage learners to appropriately use tools, ideas, methods, or way of knowing to accomplish the activity or to solve the problem. So, kasama din po yun. Same lang din ng other numbers. Then, relates the lesson to learners' daily life experiences. So, yung number 18 is very important on homeroom guidance. Kasi, totally, it should be relatable to the, or based on the experience of the student or your own experience that you share to your students, di ba? It can be happen in our everyday activities, di ba? So, pwede yun doon. 19. So, you encourage the learners to apply the realization on the lesson. So, you give them to reflect, di ba? On what they experience. So, you connect it on the real life situation. So, pwede po yun. And then, 19, you maintain safety procedure in facilitating learning tasks. So, it's very important pa rin that in this time of pandemic, we need to maintain the safety of our learners. O how you facilitate it, how you adapt it if you're in a modular type of learning, diba, in your online class. So, kasama po yun dyan. Okay, so, ito yung magiging evaluation form on how we can analyze. So, we have the total score. It's 20 items, kung ilan kayo dyan, you will be added. And then, total score, divide by number of items. Okay? Times 4, then times 100%. Okay? Yung dito sa baba, yung number of items, times 4. Okay? So, di-divide nyo siya sa total score ng total nito. Times 100%. So, if you get a verbal description of 92 to 100%, you are outstanding. That's good. Diba? 69 to 91% above average, 46 to 68% average, 24 to 45% below average, at kapag 23% naman po below, of course, you need improvement. Diba? Saan tayo nagkulang? Anong part? Diba? So, ano yung need nating improve at dagdagan pa or yun nga. So, yun po yun. Then, we have the recommendation, and ng inyong mga observer, diba, from your head or from master teachers that under on you, then advisor signature over printed name and date when you are evaluated. So, yun po yung halimbawa ng ating nilalaman ng ating homeroom guidance class observation tool. So, ito po ay for the observer. So, it can be facilitate anytime. Okay, at start na rin ng second quarter, it can be a good time na rin for us. So, yun po. Ngayon, kung gusto nyo magkaroon ng copy nito, join lang kayo sa aking FB page, Teacher Bean. At if may tanong kayo sa video na to, huwag kayong mahiya. Type nyo lang sa comment section sa baba. At if nagustuhan itong video na to, please click the like button. So, maraming salamat. Till next time with Teacher Bean.